Wait, you still talk to your childhood friends every week?
Of course. New friends come and go. Childhood friends know the real you.
Really? I think new friends are better. People change.
So you'd trust someone you met last year over someone from your childhood?
Childhood friends versus new friends. Who wins?
Welcome to Versus Mode on English Channel.
We compare daily life to make English simple and fun.
Real life meets real learning.
Compare, learn, speak.
Let's dive in.
Ian, look at that photo booth near the Ferris wheel. I swear it's the exact same one where we took those ridiculous pictures when we were 7. Remember? You had that giant blue lollipop and your entire face, and your shirt, was stained neon blue. Being back at this amusement park makes me realize how precious a childhood friendship is. We go way back, and there's a level of comfort here that you just can't build in a few months. I don't have to explain my family drama or why I hate cotton candy. You were there for all of it.
Key phrase. To go way back. It means to have known someone for a very long time, often since childhood or for many years. Usage. Esther and Ian go way back. They have been friends since they were in primary school. I still have that photo in a box somewhere. And yes, the nostalgia is hitting me hard. But honestly, Esther, as much as I love our history, being here makes me think about my new group of friends from the city. There's a certain weight to childhood friendships. Sometimes I feel like you still see me as that 7-year-old with the blue tongue. With new friends, I get a clean slate. They don't know my awkward middle school phase or my embarrassing first crush. They only know the person I've worked hard to become as an adult.
Word of the day, nostalgia. It means a sentimental longing or wistful affection for the past, typically for a period or place with happy personal associations. Usage. Walking through the amusement park filled Ian with nostalgia for his childhood summers. But isn't that clean slate just a polite way of saying they don't actually know you? To me, a new friend is like a movie trailer. You only see the best parts. With a childhood friend, you've seen the whole film, even the boring and messy scenes. I know your defaults. I know that when you're quiet, you're not angry, you're just thinking. A new friend might misinterpret that. The pro of a childhood friend is that we have a shared language. We don't have to perform for each other.
I agree that the comfort is a pro, but the con is that old friends can sometimes keep you trapped in the past. If I want to change my personality or try something completely out of character, my new friends just accept it as the new me. Childhood friends often say things like, "That doesn't sound like you at all." They can accidentally stifle your growth because they are so attached to the version of you they've known for 20 years. New friends are excited by the person I am right now. Let's get into the nitty-gritty of social dynamics, Esther. Think about my hiking group. We met 6 months ago, but we've already climbed 3 mountains together. Our friendship is built on a current, active passion. We talk about gear, trails, and future goals. Sometimes when we hang out with our old school friends, all we do is talk about the good old days. It feels like we're stuck in a loop. I think new friends are better for your personal evolution because they push you toward your future, not your past.
Word of the day, evolution. It means the gradual development of something, especially from a simple to a more complex form. In this context, it refers to personal growth over time. Usage. Ian's personal evolution means he now enjoys different hobbies than he did 10 years ago. I see your point, but I think you're underestimating the safety net of an old friend. New friends are great for the sunny days, when you're hiking, traveling, or having fun. But what happens when things go wrong? When my grandmother passed away, you didn't even have to ask. You just showed up with my favorite coffee. A new friend might not know how to handle that level of intimacy. A childhood friend is someone who will stick by you when life gets messy. That loyalty is a pro that outweighs any shared hobby.
Key phrase, to stick by someone. It means to remain loyal to someone and support them, especially during a difficult or challenging time. Usage. Even when Ian moved to a different city, Esther promised to stick by him and keep their friendship alive. That loyalty is definitely the gold standard of childhood friends. I'd never deny that. But here's a con for the childhood side: the obligation factor. Sometimes we stay friends with people from our past just because of the time invested, even if we've grown into completely different people with nothing in common. It can feel like a chore. With new friends, the connection is intentional. I choose to spend time with them because I actually enjoy who they are today, not because I felt sorry for them in third grade.
Is it an obligation or is it a witness? Having someone who has witnessed every stage of your life is incredibly grounding. You know that I'm not just Esther the architect. I'm also Esther who is afraid of the dark and Esther who failed her first driving test. That full picture makes our friendship more authentic. With new friends, there's always a little bit of a mask, don't you think? You're trying to be the best version of Ian, which sounds exhausting.
Word of the day: authentic. It means of undisputed origin, genuine, not a copy or a false representation. Usage: Esther feels that her oldest friends are the only ones who see her truly authentic self. We've been sitting on this bench for 40 minutes just watching the dizzy dragon ride spin around. If I were here with my new friends, we'd probably be arguing about which high-tech app to use to skip the lines. We turn the cons of waiting into a high-energy social event. But sitting here with you, I feel like I can actually breathe. I suppose the con of my new friends is that it's always on. I always have to be engaging.
Exactly. And the con of my preference is that I might be closing myself off to new perspectives. If I only talk to people who know my history, I might never be challenged to think differently. New friends are like a fresh breeze in a room that hasn't had the windows opened in a while. They bring in new ideas, new cultures, and new ways of looking at the world. Word of the day: perspective. It means a particular attitude toward or way of regarding something, a point of view. Usage: talking to people from different backgrounds gives Ian a much broader perspective on global issues.
I think the secret might be the hybrid model. I need you to remind me who I am when I get too caught up in my own head, but I need my new friends to remind me who I could be. It's about having the best of both worlds. You're my anchor, but they are my sails. An anchor keeps you safe, but you need sails to actually go anywhere.
Key phrase: the best of both worlds. It means a situation in which you can enjoy the advantages of two very different things at the same time. Usage: by balancing old and new friendships, Ian gets the best of both worlds: stability and excitement. I love that metaphor, Ian. I'll be your anchor, provided you don't let me get too rusty. I think the real con is when we stop being curious about the people in our lives, whether we've known them for 20 years or 20 minutes. As long as we keep asking questions, we're winning. Oh, look, the line for the Ferris wheel is finally getting shorter.
That's our cue. Well, Esther, it was amazing catching up without any new friends around to distract us. But next time we meet, I'm bringing my hiking buddy, Marcus. I think you'd actually like his new perspective on your architect projects.
I might just be open to that. But first, let's go see if we can still fit in that photo booth for a 2026 update.
Only if I get to hold the blue lollipop this time. Let's go.
So, what about you?
Do you prefer childhood friends?
Or making new friends?
Do you want the shared history?
Or the fresh start?
Tell us in the comments. Thank you for listening to Versus Mode on English Channel. See you next time.